Well, what's going on, Cardinal Nation? Well, what a game today. What a game. We win the series against the New York Yankees by a score today of 14-7. Yes, 14-7. I believe a season high 14 runs, 21 hits, and Jordan Walker, the Cardinals' young outfielder, just got called up on Friday. A career day, 5 for 5, scored 4 runs, drove in 3, and yeah. And although in this game we at one point were up 7-2, the Yankees scored 5 unanswered runs to tie it up at 7 in the sixth inning. And it was looking like it might have been a very tough loss, and it looked like it was either going to be a tough loss or another nail-biting win. But that was not the case, as we scored 7 runs in the final 3 innings. So, yeah, what a game. So, a scoreless first inning. Then we would take a 1-0 lead in the top of the second. Jordan Walker, an RBI single, scoring Brendan Donovan to put us up 1-0. Could have gotten more, however, Lars Nootbaar would be picked off in a rundown trying to steal a third. The Yankees would then take a 2-1 lead immediately in the bottom of the second, or rather would tie it up at 1 in the bottom of the second. A solo home run by DH Giancarlo Stanton, who leads all active players in home runs with like 400 and over 400. It's like 420, something like that. This is 24th of the season. So that would tie it up at 1, but not for long. The Yankees would take a 2-1 lead, as Jazz Chisholm Jr. would score on what was a throwing error by Miles Michaelis. He would, trying to steal third, he would be safe, and then a error by Michaelis on the pickoff throw would allow him to score. So that would give the Yankees a 2-1 lead. Then Mason Wynn would tie it up would put us back on top, rather, in the top of the fourth, 3-2, and then a 2-run home run by Luken Baker would put us up 5-2. So, still a lot of game left, but that was a great start to see. And then a 2-run home run by Jordan Walker in the top of the fifth, his first home run of the season, and made the opening day roster, did Walker. Then got sent down like a month into the season. We recalled him up in the middle of August. Then we sent him back down, and now he's back up in the majors. And yeah, his first home run of the season comes on September 1st, nonetheless. So, in which Jordan Walker, of course, had a very good rookie year last year. So that would give us a 7-2 lead, and Michaelis would pitch 4 innings, and Yankees would make it a 7-3 game. RBI double by longtime Cub first baseman Anthony Rizzo. And actually, Michaelis would pitch into the fifth, but then give up 3 runs. Then base hits by Verdugo and Torres would make it 7-5, still no one out. And then John Keane coming in with 2 runners on would get Juan Soto to ground into a double play. And then they would intentionally walk Aaron Judge to put 2 runners on, and Keane would get out of it. So nice job at him. And Anthony Rizzo just came off the IL, having on the IL because of a injury since like the middle of June. So his first game action in 2.5 months. So then in the bottom of the sixth, Riley O'Brien on the mound with 2 runners on, and Anthony Volpe would make it a 7-6 game. And then a base hit by Verdugo to load the bases, and then Gleyber Torres with a sacrifice fly to tie it up 7-7. So we were up 7-2 at one point. The Yankees came all the way back to tie it up 7-all. And then Jojo Romero would come in trying to keep it tied, and he would do just that as uh, Lars Nootbaar with a great catch to keep it tied at 7 into the 7th. Uh, and then in the top of the 7th, Lars Nootbaar with the bases loaded would clear the bases with a 3-run double to put us up 10-7. Weren't done yet as Victor Scott would drive in Nootbaar. And then Mason Wynn, an infield hit. He would have then advanced to second on a wild pitch by the Yankees pitcher. So just like that, 5 runs in the inning. And we were back on top 12-7. An inning and a third scoreless from Jojo Romero in a 1-2-3 eighth inning from Andrew Kittredge. And then in the top of the ninth, already up by 5, Lars Nootbaar with some insurance to put us up 14-7. So a huge day for Lars Nootbaar, going 3 for 5, driving in 5 runs. And 5 hits for Jordan Walker, 3 hits for Brendan Donovan, Paul Goldschmidt, and Lars Nootbaar. So 4 players with three or more hits. Every player in the lineup had at least 1 hit in this game. So what a game. This was a huge win, a huge series win against a first place team and a playoff team. So, and held Aaron Judge to without a home run, and actually Aaron Judge not even having an RBI this entire series, which is pretty amazing, since he has 54 homers. Actually has a chance to set his own record for the most home runs in American League history, which ironically he just set 2 years ago. So, and the Brewers lost today to the Reds in extra innings, and we'll be facing the Brewers tomorrow. Day game tomorrow. Also, we have activated pitcher Steven Matz and outfielder Michael Ciani from the IL. Matz, who has not pitched in a game since April 30th. And Ciani, activated, did not appear in a game, but is expected to possibly play tomorrow in Milwaukee. So, huge series coming up. We just took 2 of 3 from them at home on our a week and a half ago. So, but the Red Hot Cubs also won again. They've now won 6 in a row. So they won big today at the Nationals, 14-1. So, but yeah, so till Monday, Comics are saying go Cards.